Hey everyone, what's up? Danny, I hacked up for a barbecue here to review the Maniac remake. This is directed by Frank Calhoun. He also directed P2 and had a small part in High Tension. Producing, you have William Lustig, who directed the original Maniac. Producing and writing, you have Alexandre Aja, who directed the Is Alexandre Aja remake. Produced and wrote P2, directed and wrote High Tension, directed the Piranha remake, and directed and wrote the Into the Mirror remake, which is the title Mirrors. Gregory Lavasseur and C.A. Rosenberg. Makeup effects are done by Greg Nicotero, and the film stars Elijah Wood as Frank and Nora Arnzetter as Anna. And the plot is as follows. Frank, a psychotic and tormented misogynistic serial killer with mommy issues and owner of a mannequin shop, stalks and scalps women throughout LA with the exception of one woman, Anna, a photographer and artist who he develops an obsession for. Not the original, you have Frank picking up a girl off a dating website and takes her out to a restaurant, drives her back to her apartment where he proceeds to strangle her, scalp her, and upon it, he takes the scalps home and puts them on the mannequin. He stalks the girl through the subway and eventually kills her. There's even nods to the original Maniac poster artwork where he sees a reflection on the side of the car from the neck down, and he's got a girl scalp in one hand and a knife in the other. And it takes pictures of him. You overhear a newscast of the murders that have been going on. Frank breaks into a woman's apartment while she's in the bathtub, and you see her hogtied and gagged, and he says things like, changing your makeup and hairstyle, fooling me, you didn't think I'd recognize you. You didn't need to be with all of them. Was it the money? They didn't love you, not like how I loved you, mommy. She begs Frank not to kill her, but he says, I'm not going to kill you, I'm going to keep you. You will not go out tonight, is that clear? You'll stay home with me. And he scalps her. He accidentally slips out to Anna that he could be the killer, and they redo the scene where the mannequins rip Frank apart, only it didn't look as good in this film as it did in the original. Favorite scenes of mine, there are only two. Frank slashes this girl on the heel, and then he proceeds to bludgeon the shit out of her and scalp her. And he scalps one woman alive. When I first heard this remake was announced, I was really pissed about it because the original Maniac is one of my favorite horror films of all time. But I was actually surprised with this remake. Also, when I heard Elijah Wood was casted as Frank, I was like, what the fuck? Is this a joke? I just thought it was laughable. But I guess they were going for that average guy / next door neighbor and unsuspectable kind of look. But anyway, Elijah Wood actually manages to do a capable job. He's just nowhere near as good as Joe Spinell was. Nora Arnzetter, who played Anna, is really likable. She's just as likable as Caroline Munro, who played Anna in the original Maniac. One of the best things about this film is the soundtrack. It uses an old school synth soundtrack. It has a very artsy, surreal, sleazy feel to it. I thought the POV aspect was something different and interesting. It felt like a first-person shooter, and it puts you in the shoes of a killer. The special effects were really good. I didn't notice any CGI. It looked like all practical effects to me. Now, the way I'm making everything sound, it sounds like this has become one of my favorite horror films, and no, that's not the case. The original is superior in every way, but this is a decent remake, and I enjoyed it for what it was, and it's definitely worth a look. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you, and take care. Later.